It's like I'm in the dirt digging up old hurt. Tried everything to get my mind off you, it won't work.
What is up, my fellow hip-hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G-Vance and welcome back to my channel, where every Friday I take a look at some of the new albums being dropped by some of my favorite artists in hopes that you guys will like what I have to say about it, and in hopes that I can get some of you into some new music. Today I have to review 3 albums that came out, and yeah, so let's just get right to it. So for the first video, I'm going to be talking about the new album by Brockhampton, and the album is entitled Ginger. All caps, just like every other album. So yeah, Brockhampton, the very famous internet boy band, rap boy band. You know, like I know some people might say, you know, it should be called a rap group, which I guess I sort of agree with that, but they consider themselves a boy band, so you know what, it's whatever. So okay, Brockhampton. I am a fairly new Brockhampton fan. I got into them like the last year, I would say. You know, before their new album came out last year, I was actually listening to all 3 of the Saturation albums, and I was listening to all those, and I was like, okay, like I can fuck with these guys. You know, they're pretty weird. They're funny. You know, they're unique. You know, it's pretty much weird people making weird music, if that makes sense. You know, like any Childish Gambino fans out there, then you would remember when he did that little stand-up comedy bit, you know, that special called Weirdo. And you know, he explained that he likes music, but he likes like weird shit. And I think this is exactly what Brockhampton is, because you like really cannot find any other band like this. Now, for those of you that don't know, there actually was a like really cool and awesome member of Brockhampton. His name is I don't want to say was because he's still alive, but his name is Amir, I think, or something like that. For those of you that have listened to all 3 of the Saturation albums, he is on the cover of all of them. And you know, he is considered by a lot of people, even people that don't even like Brockhampton that much, but I have heard some of their music. Amir is considered and was considered like the best rapper in that whole group. And they did end up kicking him out, I want to say last year or like 2017. I don't entirely remember, but they did end up kicking him out because of some very serious sexual assault allegations on him that ended up being true. And so, you know, they kicked him out. And you know, a lot of people for a long time were saying, you know, that there is no way this band is gonna survive that long in this rap game, you know, without the help of Amir, because like I said, he was considered the best rapper on there. And you know, I guess I can kind of agree on that, because that dude was really fucking good. But I think the album that dropped last year would definitely show that, you know, that they can definitely work without him. You know, to be fair, I didn't think their last year's album was as great, but at the same time, I feel like yeah, they did do a lot of great shit, great sounds and music without him. So you know, I think this might work. And you know, regardless of how I felt about that album, a lot of people have been saying that you know, it is pretty great. And so, you know, pretty much that album last year would end up, you know, being sort of a high expectation for every member in the Brockhampton group, for any future projects that they dropped. And after listening to this album called Ginger, I gotta say, this is probably their best fucking album since Saturation 3. First of all, for those of you that have heard a lot of Brockhampton shit in the past, this is not gonna be the same kind of album that you're expecting. This is gonna be a lot more different, and you know, different in a very good way. You know, and by different I mean that they focus more on their singing, pretty much. which, you know, not to say that there's not any like rapping involved in the album, like there definitely is, but it's mostly singing, and it sounds really fucking really good. They pretty much did what Tyler the Creator did on Igor. Like they just did a whole bunch of different shit than you would expect them to do, and they end up making it sound really fucking great. Because what I like the most about this album, and it's something that Brockhampton is like you know, known for doing in past projects, but what I like the most about this album is that they all got together and pretty much poured their fucking heart and soul out on everything, because I feel like this is like the first time that like I hear every member of Brockhampton like get like really fucking like I guess emotional, like vulnerable, and just like get really open about, you know, like what's been going on in their lives, you know what I mean? And you know, like I just gotta say props to you guys, because this shit was so fucking great. Like the first intro to the first introduction track that started out the album was like the one that already like got me into it. You know, the song is called No Halo, and it's like it's a really fucking great song. Like it's like you know, it's pretty much, you know, them it's like a really like soul, like acoustic, like start to you know what the album is gonna be about. You know, it's pretty much, you know, them talking about, you know, some rough shit that's been going on in their lives, you know, like trying to get close to religion, you know, like even though you may not agree with it anymore, but like trying to get like more close to it. And you know, it's pretty much a very sad introduction track to what the like album is gonna be about. And it's like, you know, it's really, you know, it's a pretty tough shit, you know, like there are some tracks that like they go hard, and like, you know, they like start like doing like this like hardcore like rap flow that they're known to do it. I guess how I would describe the album is that like the first, like, I want to say 3 tracks, maybe 4 tracks are like, you know, like really slow and sad, and like you know, they're like getting you into your feelings. And then like towards the middle is when, like, you know, they start getting a lot more like fast, a lot more like funky, a lot more pretty much a lot more hardcore, and like, you know, like, you know, like they're trying to, like, you know, play with their lyricism and all that. And then like when you get to, like, I'm gonna say the final 4 tracks is when they go back to that slow emotional thing, where they start telling stories of, like, you know, all the like drama that they're going through in their personal lives, you know, all the like changes that they've been experiencing, you know, like trying to adapt without Amir, you know, trying to, like, you know, keep on you know, pretty much the struggle of trying to keep going after, you know, some like pretty like hard shit in your life happen. And like, you know, that's pretty much like, you know, the whole theme of the album. You know is not, you know, how you fall down. It's how you bounce back from all the obstacles that come your way. It's how good you're able to bounce back and, like, you know, get more motivated to do what you want to do, you know, after a really terrible thing happening in your life. So yeah, I think that's a pretty, like, you know, good summary of what the album's about. You know, it's very emotional. It's very fun to listen to. I still can't believe that these guys were just fucking around on a you know, Kanye West message board, you know, just asking, hey, y'all want to start a band? And anyone want to start a band? And then like these guys just came together. It's like, I think like what I like the most about Brockhampton is how fucking diverse these members are. You know, like Kevin Abstract, you know, he is gay, and you know, like I'm not trying to say that you know, it's exciting to see like a gay rapper in the industry, but like what I mean is that, you know, like Kevin Abstract is like such a unique and like talented person. It's like it doesn't even matter what his sexual orientation is, because he's like showing that, you know, hey, like I'm more than my sexual orientation. Like I can actually do, like, I'm actually like a really good artist, and I think it shouldn't matter a bit. Like if you guys like what he's doing, then, you know, like then so be it, you know. And like just the other like members are just so diverse and unique, and it's like you know, their own personalities are so fucking great. So yeah, you know, that's what I think most about Brockhampton is that they're really diverse. The album has about 12 tracks and it's like 44 minutes long, I want to say. And I think my favorite track on the whole album is probably a song called Love Me for a Long Time. I think is what the song is called. It's a pretty, you know, sad like love song, you know, pretty much dealing with the fear of you know, like the person that you truly care for not like loving you anymore. And I think that can also be a really big theme on the album, is, you know, like conquering your biggest concerns and fears about life, because we all have them, and you know, most of us don't really like to face them, you know, like we like to run away from them. And I think Brockhampton like they're really good at, you know, like I showed everybody that, hey, like we all have our fears and concerns, but everything's gonna be okay, and you know, you'll get a lot more stronger, a lot more happy with yourself if you just like face them and, you know, like let those fears and concerns know that they're not gonna bring you down. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to say about this album. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram down below. As always, name me for requests. Go ahead and follow Brockhampton on Instagram down below. Their new album Ginger is out now. Go listen to it if you haven't already. And with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn that little bell on below for me so you can never miss any single upload that I do whatsoever. And don't forget to stay happy.
What I gotta do, keep it real with you, stuck inside my truth, spinning